is it?
A friend, Mr. Vollmer.
A friend?
You have need of friends, allies. Come down, Mr. Vollmer. Come down and we will talk, you and I.
I don't think it will end. Why should it? How?
Hello, Mr. Vollmer.
Who are you? How did you know where I was?
I simply followed your tears, Mr. Vollmer.
You said that you had something to talk about.
I do indeed. I have you to talk about, and the things you believe in, which are the things I believe in as well. Your success, Mr. Vollmer, will be my success.
Go on.
Good. Let us start by your learning what are the dynamics of a crowd. How do you move a mob, Mr. Vollmer? How do you excite them? How do you make them feel as one with you?
I've been a butterfly.
I don't know how.
Join them first, Mr. Vollmer.
Join them?
Yes. When you speak to them as if you were a member of the mob. Speak to them.
If one wants the truth, go to where it lies, at the bottom of an endless hole, there alone in the depths of impotence to which all things return, powers made credible.
In their language, on their level. Make their hate your hate. If they are poor, talk to them of poverty. If they are afraid, talk to them of their fears. And if they are angry, Mr. Vollmer, if they are angry, give them objects for their anger. But most of all, the thing that is most of the essence, Mr. Vollmer, is that you make this mob an extension of yourself. Say to them things like,
I alone have seen this vision of the end, the milk-white breasts and kings housed after death in spiral glass castles.
They call us hate mongers. They say we're prejudiced. They say we're biased. They say we hate minorities. Minorities. Understand the term, neighbors. Minorities. Should I tell you who are the minorities? Should I tell you? We are the minorities.
Bust up composition into parts and hit each until later whole can be nailed up, plugged. But it's all holes, porous, perforated, lacy, though stained. Each of my answers tears. The head was a pattern of foliage.
There was a little alley in San Francisco, back of the Southern Pacific Station at 3rd and Townsend. In red brick of drowsy, lazy afternoons with everybody at work in offices. In the air you feel the impending rush of their commuter frenzy. As soon they'll be charging en masse for market and Sansom buildings on foot and in buses and all well-dressed through working man Frisco of walk-up truck drivers. And even the poor grime-bemarked 3rd Street of lost bums, even Negroes so hopeless and long left east, and meanings of responsibility and try, that now all they do is stand there spitting in the broken glass, sometimes 50 in one afternoon against one wall at 3rd and Howard. Here's all these Millbrae and San Carlos neat necktied producers and commuters of America and steel civilization, rushing by with San Francisco Chronicles and green call bulletins, not even enough time to be disdainful. They've got to catch 130, 132, 134, 136, all the way up to 146, till the time of evening supper in homes of the railroad earth, when high in the sky the magic stars ride above the following hot-shot freight trains. It's all in California. It's all a sea. I swim out of it in afternoons of sun-hot meditation in my jeans with head on handkerchief on brakeman's lantern, or if not working, on book. I look up at blue sky of perfect lost purity and feel the warp of wood of old America beneath me. And I have insane conversations with Negroes in second-story windows above, and everything is pouring in. The switching moves of boxcars in that little alley, which is so much like the alleys of Lowell, and I hear far off in the sense of coming night that engine calling our mountains. But it was that beautiful cut of clouds I could always see above the little SP alley. Puffs floating by from Oakland, or the Gate of Marin to the north, or San Jose south. The clarity of Cal break your heart. It was the fantastic drowse and drum hum of lum mum afternoon, nothing to do. Old Frisco with end of land sadness. The people, the alley full of trucks and cars of businesses nearabouts. Nobody knew or far from cared who I was all my life. 3,500 miles from birth, all opened up and at last belonged to me in great America.
There is no such thing as crime because we carry out what we carry in, UYA, wheels that encircle like a clam, spiraling to a center end, coming out again to enflower in the tusks of mattress wires, a many-headed, shredded silence in the power tower.
End transmission.